Let's check out the parametric table for the piston and see if we can figure it out. I see that in sketch 1 and extrusion 1, there's some information. So let's see what sketch 1 says. Close this down. Okay, so it looks like sketch 1 is this big diameter right here. So that's my sketch 1, which is the rod OD. Rod OD. Let's go check that out. Sketch 1 is the rod outside diameter. And the extrusion is how far it is. 0.5. Okay, so that's the length of my piston. Piston length. And this one is going to be the piston taper. That's sort of how it always works. Doesn't taper at all. Now my next one. Ooh, look. There's some diameter here, but I haven't listed this diameter. That could be a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and edit that, and I'm going to put a dimension on it. And that just has to be bigger than this diameter. Let's take a look. This is my O-ring seat. If I can get that right. O-ring seat diameter. And that new one I just put in, it's way down here. I don't think I can move them around. That's okay. But this is just some big diameter. It's just so that it's got to be bigger than this. So how could I do that? I could always make it maybe twice what that one is. D3. If I always made this 2 times D3, it would be okay. Go 2 times D3. And it'll always work out. Now I have my little piston, but I'm still missing the width of my piston. So let's see if there was an extrusion there. 0.095. And it's listed as 0.095 total. What is that dimension number, though? 0.095. Let's see if we can find a 0.095. Here it is right here. That's my O-ring groove width. And that would be my O-ring groove taper. See how I tell you, I just do these things one at a time, one at a time, one at a time to get it right, so that then I've got my parameters all figured out. This is just part of the detail of understanding your design and what it's for. So now this 0.375 is part of sketch 3. Let's see what sketch. Oh, I see what I did there. That's distance across the flats. Distance across the flats. Actually, it's distance across the corners. If I look at that, distance across the corners. Let me do that on here. It's the hex, distance across corners. And so this next part, build a cross rod. So this next one must be the hex length and the hex taper. Now I've got this one ready. Why do I need to make this parametric? Well, this is set up right now to work within a 1/2 inch. I believe it's schedule 40 pipe, maybe standard or regular. But if I change it to a 1 inch or a 3/4 inch, remember we looked at many different comparable pipe and O-ring groups. So I'll want to be able to change this quickly and easily based on what I see here. So once you've got this one done, of course, you're going to export that XML table, the piston parameters. I'll probably need to save this file. And now I'm ready to put those piston parameters into a parameter table spreadsheet. And this one would be labeled for 1/2 inch pipe with some O-ring size.